For the next trick, I will use the Archangel stack, which I bought from myMagicShop.com. And if you remember, I mentioned this website in my last video, and I'm going to mention it one last time in this video. I'm basically going to say the same things. Now, first of all, they have a lot of websites. I'm visiting the website magicshop.ch because it's in German, so I can order my decks from this site. And if you want to buy something from this website, and if you're living in England or in America, you have to visit the website myMagicShop.com, okay, because the site is in English. And if you want to check them out, I'm going to place the links to the site in the description box below, and I hope you will order something because they're just great. They have great prizes, great decks, or great magic things, and they have a very fast shipping. I think they ship every Friday, and the decks are in great condition, or basically the orders are in great condition when they arrive. So I would love if you checked them out. So for this trick, I need a card selected. So please say stop. Stop right here. Okay. Now in this case, you stop me at this card, the 6 of hearts. So please memorize the card. So I can just take the card and lose it inside the middle of the pack, and maybe give the cards one more quick shuffle. Now for this trick, I will need 2 more cards. In this case, I'm going to use the 2 red jacks. Again, I'm going to place them right underneath the cards so you can see them the whole time. Now, this trick is called sandwich. So the word sandwich is inside this word, okay? Now, to make the sandwich work, I just have to cut the 2 red jacks right into the middle of the pack. Now I just have to wait a little bit, and once I've waited a little bit, I just have to push the 2 red jacks into the deck, and by doing that, one card is going to pop out, which just happens to be in between the 2 red jacks and the facing down card. It just happens to be your selection, the 6 of hearts. So that's basically the trick. I hope you enjoyed it, and now let's see the explanation for it. So for this trick, you will need the 2 red jacks, or any type of kind you wish, and you place them right on the table facing down, and you're ready to get started. Now you want this pack here to pick a card. In this case, just use the 2 of diamonds. Now once you have the card selected and signed if you want to, you say that you're going to lose it inside the middle of the pack, and what you're doing is you control the card to the bottom of the pack using any method you wish, okay? So I controlled it to the top and then use the double undercut technique to control it to the bottom. So it's a free choice. Now once you have it underneath the pack, you can give the card several full shuffles so you maintain the selected card underneath the pack, and now you have to introduce the 2 red jacks. Now if you noticed, I'm holding the pack in a different grip. So my 4 fingers are on one of the sides and my thumb is on the other side. Okay, the reason for that is I have to lift the selection up just a little bit, okay? And I'm doing this move using all my fingers, okay? So I'm just going to press on the side, and by doing that, the card is going to lift up a little bit. So it's something like the Cardini change move where you change the card, but you're just going to lift the card up a little bit. Okay, you do this whole move as your hand or as the deck is facing down. Okay, so I just did the move. Now once you're in this position, you take the 2 red jacks and spread them so the top jack is towards yourself. Okay? Now you have to say that you're going to place the 2 red jacks underneath the pack. And as you're saying this, you move the 2 red jacks underneath the pack. Okay? And now you just have to take the single card over here, which has the gap above it, and press it on top of the bottom jack. Okay? By doing that, the top jack is going to go into the gap, and that's the reason why the card is now sandwiched in between the 2 red jacks. So one more time. You do the move, spread the jack so the top jack is towards yourself, press the selected card on top of the bottom jack, and by doing that you can just slide the top jack into the gap, and now the card is sandwiched in between the 2 red jacks. Now you leave the 2 jacks outjogged and you just cut them. Okay, and now you can explain to the spectator what you're going to do, and then you just wait a little bit and then you take the jacks so they're towards yourself, and now you just have to press on the deck a little bit, and as you're pressing you just have to push the 2 red jacks into the pack, and by doing that 1 single card is going to pop out, and then just spread the cards to show that this card is in between the 2 red jacks, which just happens to be the 2 of diamonds. So that's a trick. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you next time.